there are several ways that synthetic biology actually could influence society. The first one, I think, is that synthetic biology already exists for quite some time. It's been used in biotechnology to produce recombinant protein. It's been actually used to actually improve the yield of recombinant protein for producing therapeutics. But the big question is really through the synthetic biology is to really design either new products or new process. And the biotech segment is actually one that is impacting the most of society. If you can actually produce at a cost that is reasonable, valuable resources like antibodies, recombinant proteins or chemicals, then this is actually the type of things that could impact society. It's also something that is quite interesting because it's probably the first time in history where we can actually manipulate a system with all the ethical aspects we should not and never ever forget. But it's also a way to produce goods that are not in the evolutionary history of this earth and of our living system. We have to be still a bit humble about what we could achieve, and synthetic biology has also seen its limits when it comes to a higher complexity, when you try to wire more and more components together. But sensu strict to the impact that society could really, there's really a better access to certain type of biotechnology products at a cost that is reasonable. And ultimately also, and that's probably more on the psychological level, to understand that these are the tools that we could actually develop to help mankind take the next challenge, sending people to Mars or other places. I think that's actually in terraforming being one of the kind of stargazing projects. We're talking about 200, 300 years. Perhaps it's going to happen in a shorter amount of time, and synthetic biology can impact that for society. The detoxification of pollutants in areas is also another area where synthetic biology could be used to really try to design bacteria or other type of algae and others to actually detoxify soils or contaminants. The third, which is actually much more linked to the carbon dioxide that we have up in the air, is to actually design bacteria to suck up that carbon dioxide, makes goods and products out of this. And this will have not only an impact on society, but also on the way we live on this rock, which is called Earth.